Hello, how you doing? Good morning. This is Dolph Faust. I'm at the Santa Ana Zoo. My biggest mistake right now is I came in pretty late. It's like about 11 o'clock and the place opens up at 10 o'clock. Because of the parking space is very limited, I had to park at the curb. And look, I want to show you the parking spot, okay? This is the main entrance where you purchase your ticket to enter the zoo. I had to pay like $12 to get in, and they'll give you like a brochure just like this. It's gonna show you all the maps and everything where to go. This is the treetop gift shop, and you have to wait in line because they try to minimize the people coming in the store. The good thing is they got the roach coach over here. They call the salt and pepper truck, and I will show it to you right now. Flamingos are the most instantly recognizable wading birds in the world. But what makes them so special that they capture the hearts of birders and non-birders alike? There are only 6 species of flamingos in the world, although several of those species have subspecies division and could eventually be split into different unique species. All flamingos belong to bird families, and they are only members of that specific bird families. Flamingos are found around the world, from the Caribbean and South America to aviaries, aquariums, marine parks, and botanical gardens, well outside their native ranges. Occasionally, escaped flamingos often make headlines amongst the birders or on local news network. The word flamingo comes from the Spanish and Latin word flamenco, which means fire and refers to bright color of bird's feather. Not all flamingos are bright color, however, some of the birds are mostly gray or white. The strength of the flamingo coloration comes from the diet. Younger birds also have less coloration. Flamingos are strong but rare swimmers and powerful flyers. Even though they're often seen just waiting, flamingos also fly well. However, many flamingos migrate from regularly fly between the best food resources and nesting ground. Green iguanas, also known as the common or the American iguana. These lizards are the largest lizard in their native Central and South America. They most look stout and clumsy, but they can certainly move when they want to. Another way green iguanas have evolved to help them stay alive is that they have row of spine down their back and tail which they use to defend themselves. Peacocks are the most widely recognized birds in the world due to their beautiful blue-green plumage and spotted tail feathers, which folds open into elaborate fans. These birds are about more than their feathers through, and not many people knows much about the birds and how they live or interact. Peacocks or peafowl, as the word peacock only refers to the male of species, are commonly seen in zoos, on ranches, and on hobby farms in the United States and in Europe. However, peacocks are originally native forests of Asia. These birds are members of the pheasantly family, and they exhibit many of the same behaviors as the other pheasants. They are ground feeders, meaning that they spend most of their time searching for food on the ground. Me personally, kind of like one of my favorite animals is the camel. Camels can reach 7 feet in height at the hump and weigh up to 1,500 pounds. Camels can easily cross the sand because of the special design of the feet. Camel's foot consists of two toes spread when the animal touches the ground and prevents sinking in the sand. Camels are mostly famous for their humps. Domesticated Bactrian camels are found in Central Asia. Dromedary camels inhabited in the Middle East and Central Australia, where they introduced. Whilst our Bactrian camels occupy isolated areas of China and Mongolia. From their unique ability to store energy in their humps to their efficient rehydrating skills, discover most fascinating facts about camels. Healthy camels with significant fat store can survive without food or water for a couple of weeks. When a camel comes across water, it will fill up in a hurry, drinking as much as water as 26 gallons in 10 minutes. Giant anteaters can reach up to 2 meters in length and up to 55 kilograms on its hind legs. Giant anteaters are taller than grown men. One of the closest relatives of the giant anteater is the Pygmy Sloth, who both shared common ancestor over 55 million years ago. Giant anteaters have been recorded from Central America to Bolivia. Although the Central America range is greatest reduced and confined to highland regions, they tend to be found in tropical moist forests, dry forests, savannas, and open to grassland. Anteaters primarily eat ants and termites up to 30,000 a day. Chimpanzees and bonobos at the multiple zoos have been observed by both laymen and primatologists chastising their young while shaking their heads as if to indicate no or don't do that. At the Leipzig Zoo in Germany, for example, bonobo mothers were recorded shaking their heads while they're trying to stop their infants from climbing the trees. At the same time, bonobos shook their heads while their children played in their food instead of eating it. For decades, the prevalent thought that the specific community was that monkey do possesses the ability to recognize themselves unlike humans. However, a team of researchers at the Chinese Academy of Science successfully taught that some test monkeys to use mirror to recognize and distinguish their own face by using their laser pointers and food-based rewards. One of the most common gestures among monkeys is to beg for food with an outstretched hand. Many monkeys have learned to add sympathetic facial expression, especially if a member of their own community took their food. Fran de Waal, a primatologist at Emory University, noted that monkeys gesture, hug, and stroke each other affectionately just as humans do. Monkeys has much larger of hands and feet gesture than they do facial expression, according to a 2007 studies. While conducting that study, researchers detected a human being conversed with a sign language long before the verbal language was developed. Researchers at the UC Berkeley picked up on a specific gesture used by mandrill on British Zoo. These monkeys covered their face with one hand to indicate do not disturb when tired or irritable. The smallest living lemur is the pygmy mouse lemur, less than 2.5 inches, 6 centimeters from head to toe. Although its tail adds another 5 inches. The largest living lemur is the Indri, which is the stand as tall as 2.5 feet, 1.75 meters in adulthood. It is not uncommon for ladies lemurs to bite their mates, snatch a piece of fruit from their hands, whack their heads, or shove them out of the prime sleeping spot. She wrote, females mark their territories with distinctive scent just as often as males do. Males often don't take their share of meals until the female have their own fills. While it's been known for years, primates can learn new skills faster than studying their peers. A 2018 study published by Current Biology reveals that lemurs actually do backwards. The more lemur performs a new skill, the more popular lemurs become. Affiliate behaviors is how primates often affectionate towards each other, such as grooming. Normally in Santa Ana they have a lot of shows here. They shut down a lot of tourist attraction here. But the good thing is they opened this the zoo so I could show it. But I hope you enjoyed it.